I'm here with Connor McGuire, shortstop for Beckman, and you are committed to UCI. Congratulations. What made the Anteaters the right choice for you?
I felt like it was a perfect mix of, being able to be developed as a baseball player from the time I set foot on campus to the time I leave. I'll know that I'm going to leave there better as a player and then better as a person. I love the coaching staff, Coach Orloff and Coach Bloodworth. I love the way that they coach the players. I love what they're doing with the hitters, and I felt like it gave me a chance to compete at a high level. Obviously, everyone wants to go to Omaha and win a College World Series, and I felt like UCI was a perfect place that fit all three of those things.
How do you think Beckman has prepared you to play at the next level?
I think that the level of competition, you just interviewed Sean McClain, he's a Pac-12 commit. We got Justin Goldstein and Trevor on the mound. Those are two of the best starting pitchers in Southern California. So to be able to come out here and practice with guys like that every single day, that are also other highly recruited players, and then the schedule that we play, the teams that we play, it really prepares you because you're playing against the best guys in high school, and obviously, the best guys in high school end up playing in college. So the same guys that we're playing against day in and day out here competing with in practice and then playing against in the games are the same guys that I'll be competing against in college.
How would you describe your playing style?
I would say consistent. I don't really have like a flashy, I'm not super fast, I don't hit the ball super hard, but I'm dependable. You can ask Coach LaValle that. I'll make the routine play every single time. And that when I'm in the box, I'm going to compete for you every single time. I'm going to give you a good at bat. So it's kind of boring, but it's consistent. It gets the job done.
What's your pregame ritual?
I would say the one pregame ritual I have is with Mylan Jones, our left fielder. So before the game, we go out and run a couple sprints, and then I act as a wide receiver and he acts as a defensive back, and I try to get open against him. I try to shake him and get open and catch a pass. So we do that before every single game, and that's one thing that we both have a lot of fun with. I told him that he couldn't cover me, so that's our new thing. I told him that he can't guard me, and he said he can. So there's been a couple times he's locked me up, but you can ask him. I've gotten open several times, so it's fun.
How big of an influence has your dad been on your baseball journey?
Huge. He played in the big leagues. He was an All-American, led Division I in home runs his junior year. So until either Kate or I do any of those things, you gotta say him. Obviously today, if we were to go out here, if he were to come out and practice and mess around with us, I think that he's old now, but I think overall he had the best career. Obviously, he played. There's not many people that can say they played in the big leagues. So from the time I was 6, 7, all the way through now, he's my first coach. He'll always be my favorite coach, my best coach, and whether it's just we come out here on the weekends and he still hits ground balls and he'll still coach. I mean, just the amount of time that he's been around the game and the knowledge that he has, it's helped Kate and I out so much, and for him to be invested in us, it's such a blessing for Kate and I, for him to share his knowledge about the game, and for him to coach us, and he'll always coach us no matter how long I play for. After Beckman, whether he's 60 by the time I get done playing, I'll still, after games, he'll still be the first person I call. So it's awesome.
How would your teammates describe you?
I'd hope they say a leader, competitive. I think that's one thing that I take pride in. So no matter who we're playing, I want to win no matter how. If we run up the score, I don't care. I'd say competitive. That's the one thing. Competitive and a leader.
Do you have a team nickname?
C-Mac, and just because of my Connor and then McGuire, and then guys call me Jefe for like boss or whatever. So I got that. I get that a lot.
So who do you think is the best athlete in your family?
My mom was the most athletic. Swimming is no joke, and for her to compete at the level that she did, she almost made the Olympics, and if she made the Olympics, that's hands down. There's not many people get to say that they're an Olympic athlete. So she's probably the best pure athlete in our whole family for sure. I would say out of the three of us kids, I'd probably say myself. I'm a better athlete than Cade, and then my sister, she's also a swimmer, but I think I got her. I think I got her for now. In the future, she might be the best athlete out of all of us. So
you guys got a nice little sibling rivalry going on.
For sure. It's always, how did Cade do? How did Maggie do? You can ask anyone. If my sister swims bad, Cade and I are upset. If we play a bad game or if we lose. Last year after the championship game, my sister was just as upset as Cade and I were. So, it's nice. We all kind of get on each other, but we definitely root for each other. It's awesome.
Last of all, what major attributes do you think you're going to bring to the table at UCI?
I think my baseball IQ, I think something that a lot of high school players, I think when they go to college, I think that the common theme is that the game speeds up on them. Obviously, you're playing against better competition, and I'd hope that the way that I understand the game, it would help slow it down. And then I think my competitiveness is something that helps. I don't think I'm going to be afraid. Obviously, everyone wants to play right away, and that's obviously not going to happen for everyone. But for someone like me to come in and compete, and whether it be to make guys around me better, or to have upperclassmen kind of help me along, I think it's something that once I get on campus, it's going to help me big time.
Thanks so much for joining us, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.